Engineers Australia. It's a great pleasure to be part of International Women Engineering Day. My name is Wendy Perez Greco, and I'm a Peruvian civil engineer. And today I will tell you a bit about myself. I'm an international educated civil engineer with a specialty in project management and also a mining fatal risk advisor. In my career, I have intentionally balanced work with continuing education. I was a recipient of a government undergraduate scholarship in Peru, and also I obtained a master's degree in engineering science, project management from the University of New South Wales in Sydney, Australia. I'm also part of the lead team of Women in Mining Peru network in Peru. I have over 12 years of work experience. I have worked for operating, engineering design, and consulting companies. I was responsible for successfully managing and delivering projects from the pre-feasibility phase to the closure of construction contracts in different industries. Here are some of the job achievements that I'm most proud of. In 2018, I was awarded a place on the inaugural M40 Link Women in Resources Mentoring Program. Thank you to all our sponsors, the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade, and the Minerals and Energy for Development Alliance for the initiative, which is focused on developing future female leaders and mentors in mining from around the world. Last year, I was part of the program of specialization of integral management of safety and health at work at the National University of Engineering in Peru, and I received an award as the best lecturer. Finally, the mining sector has had a poor record in the attracting of and on promoting women. However, today are numerous professionals that have proved that women can succeed in the mining industry. I'm proud to be one of those successful female professionals. I'm currently working at MMG Las Bambas, and as an auxiliary service engineer, I support the superintendent in organizing, controlling, and directing the mining maintenance and activities within the operation, including preventing and correcting maintenance. Las Bambas is a large long-life copper mine located in the southern part of Peru and operating at more than 4,000 meters above the sea level. The operation employs around 8,000 employees and contractors on a flying in and flying out basis. The operation positioned Peru as one of the top copper producers in the world. At Las Bambas, in 2017, I lead the implementation of the following fatal risk standards. First of all, the interaction of vehicles and mobile equipment. Second, uncontrolled explosive events. And third, is the material risk floating of the pit floor. Our achievement included the consolidation of management plans and the development of critical controls. The team that I lead was recognized as the best in the implementation of all fatal risks in the corporate level. Another interesting project that I had the pleasure of working on was the construction and commissioning of the tissue plant project, where I was responsible for leading the offshore vendors. The challenging part was that I had to manage the people across different time zones and also languages, providing technical support to all vendors. I found it interesting because the impact that I had in the community. Finally, as a WIN Peru director, I led the communication department, where in 2 years we grew from nearly 500 to 30K followers on social media, and today we are more than 1.1K associates. As a female engineer, I had to put in more effort to earn the recognition of those around me. Nevertheless, my colleagues, contractors, and also clients now have an even deeper respect for my work, and I have been able to develop a good reputation in the businesses. The concept of improving inclusion for women professionals in Peru is reasonably new, young compared to other countries. I think the efforts and support it is in a growth phase and gaining momentum, and therefore in focus. The following statements are based on my experience in this regard. Women engineers are highly valued and supported in businesses. The impact on society by greater inclusion of women in the economy is taking place by having better access to basic infrastructure, technology, access to the education, and also the internationalization. Recently, the Peruvian government has proven a boost to science and engineering programs for women. Women should be encouraged to be more disruptive. The places I grew up influenced my career choice. I was always interested in engineering and mining. I grew up in the capital city, Lima, but I had to move towns due to my parents' careers. As a police officers, they had to move from time to different towns. This gave me exposure to various aspects of the engineering industry and also mining. As a proud Peruvian, I was also fascinated by the technology and astonishing infrastructure that the Incas constructed in their time. It is in my blood, and I wanted to be part of the legacy. When I finished school, I knew that I wanted to be an engineer. So on the last day of school, I came home and told my parents I would be registered to study civil engineer, and they support me all along. One of my favorite engineers is Margaret Hamilton, a computer science who leads the software engineering division of the MIT Instrumentation Laboratory, which in 1961 contracted with NASA to develop the Apollo program's guidance system. For her work during this period, Hamilton had been credited with popularizing the concept of software engineering. There is a famous photo of her in 1969. She is standing next to the guidance software documents that sent humans to the moon. Thank you very much, Engineers Australia, for having me today. Bye.